Or dethatching and power raking. We're going to talk about the differences between the two. Each one has its specific application. We want to clarify some of the misconceptions that may exist out there. The first thing that we're going to talk about is core aeration, or plugging your lawn. So what you're going to do is you're going to have a machine that will literally pierce your lawn and pull a plug out of your lawn and then leave that lay on top of the lawn. The benefit to doing core aeration is the fact that it loosens up the soil. You want to use core aeration when you have heavily compacted soil or areas in your lawn that have a high traffic. Think of it like tilling your lawn without killing your lawn, okay? So what it does is it loosens up all the soil, it allows the roots to expand, and it allows the soil to breathe more, which allows your grass and your vegetation to come in thicker and fuller than before. Now what you're going to see in this video is you're going to see we're using a walk behind core aerator. There's a lot of different kinds of core aeration out there, but I'm going to recommend always using the kinds that will physically put a steel tube into the ground and pull out a plug and then leave that behind. Sometimes some people like to remove that plug. I personally like to leave it in place because that plug will break up and then it'll also add back into the soil content. You have walk behind core aerators, you have ride on core aerators. In this video you're going to see us using a walk behind simply because there was a gate involved in the yard and we couldn't gain access to the backyard on any bigger piece of equipment. So power raking or dethatching has a similar purpose to core aeration, but it isn't meant to do the same thing. Core aeration focuses on loosening compacted soil. Power raking actually removes the dead layer of material that tends to settle on top of the subsoil. So I want you to think of it like this. You have your subsoil, you have your grass growing up, then you have a small layer of dead material that's suffocating the grass from really reaching its maximum potential. What power raking does, or dethatching, is it takes and it physically rips that dead material out of there. Now it is loosening the soil at the same time, but not to the extent that core aeration does. But it removes that dead layer of matter and then it leaves it lay on top. So you have to remove the dead material when you're doing power raking or dethatching. Otherwise it'll settle back in and defeat the purpose of ever doing it in the first place. So that is the subtle difference. Each one has its place. Core aeration has its time and place when you have heavily compacted soils, high traffic areas. Power raking and dethatching, that should be done maybe once a year to make sure that you remove that material that builds up in your lawn that keeps it from reaching its maximum potential. So now I know a lot of you guys and gals out there watching, you're pros. You know what you're doing, you have experience in this, and I would love to hear from you. So please share your experience in the comments down below. And if you could do me a favor and hit the like button, that tells Google that this video has relevant content and is worth sharing. So please hit the like button, please subscribe, and as always, I hope you guys and gals out there know that I love you. I want the very best for you guys, and I love hearing from you. So put your comments in down below or hit me up at Stan at Landscape Business Pro. Take care, God bless,